Okay, nothing rehearsed, nothing planned, just going to do some basics. Let's see how it goes. Stances. Kimase. Oh, shouldn't really be using all the terminology. Feet pointing in, tailbone under, horse stance. There's more to the stances than just something to stand in. You need them for the energy kata, but also they're elemental. So for instance, this one will bring up the fire energy and assist with something like a centre lock. Too much detail, I'll just get on with it. So front stance. Basic front stance for doing basic moves in the kata. This is something you would move into or move out of. So if you're going to pull something, you could go into the stance. If you're moving into the side, you go into the stance. It's not a static thing techniques to be done, it's dynamic. Okay, back stance, L stance. Some might call it a cat stance. Some have a cat stance even closer. That's your basic. Some would call it a fighting stance. So you drop into this before doing kicking techniques. Okay, so that's a back stance. Side stance, quite wide, legs bent. So you're moving side to side, so it could be a punching technique. I think we did that on the first tape. What else we got? Cross stance. So that would be for the water element. So sometimes you're moving this way or that way, so you've got either step in front or behind. There's a stance out of Sanshin Kata, and that is a bit like the horse stance, but one foot is slightly in front of the other, and you move into it with dynamic tension and breathing and this type of thing. So that's basic stances. Hand techniques, let's do some chops. So we've got a centre chop, low chop. So for instance from here, this would come pull push motion this way. And I'm doing it in a back stance, an L stance. Pull and push. So if this blocks, then it strikes. So there's a lot to it than just a block. Similarly, low chop, pull push. Spear hand, so I'll do that in a front stance. So this drops down, covers, that can do a multiple of things. This strikes in. So I like to strike at 45 so the bones are in line. Generally you don't want to be striking with the fingertips unless you condition them. So I suggest this technique is with the thumb to pressure points on the neck, because it fits in perfectly. Double hand techniques. So again, these are called blocks, but the applications are many. So we're going to do a low block. So if we do a double hand low block, this is a normal low block and this reinforces over the top. So it will come in and go down this fashion. So you swap the hands each time. Okay, so let me move back so you can see. So a double-handed high block is normally done open-handed. So again, you've got your high block and it's reinforced underneath. So this fashion, you would bring it down, swap it and bring it up. But again, that can be used for multiple things. Yuk Soo Yuk Jin, block, strike. So you've got back stance, short punch, and then a front stance, long punch. What else we got? There's all kinds of different hand techniques, finger strikes, different hand positions. So I'll just show you a few hand positions. So a normal fist, you roll it, and that's your normal karate fist. That is the weakest fist you can make. It's not very good, but everybody does it. If you want a little bit of energy in there for a few seconds, so when you strike you have a greater effect, you do that. Butterfly it, That'll give you 7 seconds of energy, and then the strike will go in. So you can try that on somebody's abs. Strong guy, no stance, so if you hit them they can move back. So this is your opponent here. Just do a little dig, see how strong he is, and then try that one. No, well, every time I've tried it, the guy goes, moves back, because it'll go in to weaken the abdominals. An old Okinawan fist is you tuck that in, so you've got that. That'll do stuff. That makes a circuit between the 2 metal meridians, lung, large intestine. And the Chinese, they did a similar thing, but it's called a cotton fist. And that goes on there, and that makes the circuit between the 2 meridians. Same thing, now it's got energy in it. When you punch the guy, he'll be weaker and he'll feel it. The more energy kata you do, the better fist you've got. And it'll come to a stage where you can weaken your opponent just by making a fist. And now there's people talking outside, so I think I'll finish there. Thank you very much.